People often ask me why things never change in a significant way in addiction and mental health systems. Well, the thing that bewilders everybody is that we get different parties and different leaders all making promises for real change. We elect different parties and different leaders, and still nothing changes. Here's one of the reasons. When a party gets elected, and someone gets put into the position of premier or of minister of health, for instance, when they start to look at the mental health system, when they start to look at trying to implement change, the first people they go to are the people in leadership positions in the existing mental health and addiction system. The existing health authority or regional health boards or whatever the structure might be that governs and runs those mental health and addiction systems. That's a problem because typically what they're going to get back is corporate spin. They're going to be told all the great things that the organization is doing instead of the way that they're going to make the changes. They'll be told about the great plans that the organization has for change. Oh yes, we've got great plans. We've got this strategy we're going to be implementing, and here are all the great things we've been doing the past few years. And so the Minister of Health or the Premier, they walk away thinking, oh, this is great. And so then when they get the chance at a sound bite in front of a camera, they quote those same leaders. Now, let's think about the logic of this. We've got people in positions leading these systems who have been in those positions for, in some cases, many, many years. Now, if nothing has changed in those many years, why would any elected official be so naive as to believe that same leader or those same leaders when they say things are going to change? That's where the problem comes in. Our elected officials need to be held accountable to consult more widely, to stop listening to the people who have failed to change the system. Our elected officials have to stop listening to them as the source of, credible information about whether there is improvement happening or being put in place, and start consulting with people who have experienced the system as patients, as clients, other people who have demonstrated success in actually making change. Look around, find jurisdictions and people who have done that. Stop asking the people whose job it is to provide corporate spin back to the elected officials to demonstrate that somehow they're doing a good job, despite the fact that they've never actually brought about real change. It is time for us to hold our elected officials accountable, to hold the mental health and addiction leaders accountable, instead of seeing those same leaders as the most credible source of information. So advocate with the candidates in an election in your area. Let's get that accountability going and change the way that they consult and the people that they listen to, so that we can actually get some accurate information guiding our elected officials in their decision making and in their holding people accountable.